Good morning, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Hey guys, we are working on these EV 1-inch tapes for this high school customer. These are tapes of student projects, student television programs for the in-house television audio video department, I believe, at the school at the time. They had their own AV department apparently. Anyways, these tapes, I'll tell you, they're all over the place. But anyways, I think I figured out the problem of what the actual problems was with the recordings of these tapes. A lot of tapes, they would edit various different programs one after another, back to back, various different things. So they were coming off of a second videotape source, which when they were doing that, they were actually leaving the video level high on the unit they were recording on, which gives it this distinctive look to it. You can see it's a high saturation level on the image, where it's dark or it's too bright or it's too saturated. They were doing a lot of dubbing, a lot of camera issues. It's just ridiculous. But anyways, I think this was just a AV department for just doing programs for the school and that type of thing. And I don't think it was a teaching class. I really don't think it was for teaching. I think it was just for kids to have fun, to do in-house school programming for some type of TV channel they were running in the school or something. Anyways, this is some really bizarre stuff, but it's all school-related stuff. And the video levels were everywhere. It looks like they did a lot of video dubs from various other tapes where the video levels would be high because they wouldn't set their levels to make copies from one tape to another, as well as the cameras. But we're trying to level all these off. It's a real interesting job, I'll tell you. But anyways, this particular tape is playing pretty good. Got the level on this as good as it's going to get. So anyways, when you're working with these EV1 tapes, if they're not recorded good to start with, you're going to have a lot of problems with these tapes. The video level is very important on these. Even the machine, if they had the same machine that I have now, you can see you got a meter there. It tells you where your video level should be. And, apparently they weren't looking at it, or they just weren't paying attention to what they were doing when they were editing and shooting from the cameras, which makes a very big problem when you're making recordings. I don't know if this was a teaching class or just these kids came in and they just started putting all these little shows together for a little TV show or station channel and that they would show through the school. I don't know what this was about. This is just bizarre. But I can't see that they would be airing this on cable TV at that time. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Maybe it was for a cable access channel, maybe? I don't know what this is. But this stuff, like I said, this stuff is all over the place. The video edits are quite hot on a lot of these, and it's just either because they were making a dub from one tape to another, and the video level on the recorder was just set too high, and they just didn't pay attention to the video level to keep it out of the red. I don't know what the deal was. And the video cameras itself that they were using, some of the apertures on them were set wrong for the white balancing, which caused a lot of problems with the video levels being hot. It's fun working with this stuff, especially if I didn't personally record this stuff. You gotta sit there and you gotta deal with other people's work. And like I said, you're jumping around. This is a ton of work just to balance these out and to fix the problems with these. It's something else. Then it comes to these Memorex tapes. Now these Memorex tapes are really fun because these are very sticky, and I'm finding out I'm going to have to bake these more than once because there is a residue on these tapes. It's making them very, very sticky. So the Sony's, not so much. But these Memorex one, yeah, these things got problems. Anyways, we're doing some video transfers on these 1-inch EV 1-inch tapes. It's a school from Fresno. And this is just a bunch of kids doing some type of programming. I don't know if it's for cable access or it was for the studio itself and they would air it through the school. I don't know. And at that time, you know, they had those big bulky TVs. I don't think it was something that was seen through the whole school. They didn't have flat screen TVs like today that they would hang all over the schools for, you know, playing video and that type of thing. So I don't know what this was for. Either this was for a local access channel, maybe it was Access TV. I don't know. But I'm doing some transfers on this stuff, and like I said, I got to clean and clean each one of these tapes and bake them if needed. I got the video levels the best as they're gonna get. You know, I can't level them off any more than that. I mean, these guys, they set the cameras, or the dubs were just the video levels were just quite high on a lot of these tapes. So anyways, we're making big progress on these. This particular tape, the video is nice and clean, little dark, but there's not much I can do about that due to the fact the levels are just all over the place. So we just leveled it off as good as we can, and I think these videos are not that bad. But like I said, you do have to have a vector scope to do this, especially when you're doing video production work, you know, or just so you can just see your signals. And this is just a very interesting videotape. So anyways, we're working on quite a few of these, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video.